What's up, guys? Welcome back. Today we're going to look at the Guardian Druid Mage Tower challenge. This is an update for 11.2.5. The bosses have been freshly buffed, doubled HP, and a solid boost to their damage output. Given that they've been buffed, I'm going to highly recommend you use Crystalline Radiance on your chest, a Stormbound Armor Kit on your legs, Defender's March on your boots. That'll give you more than 200 additional main stat, and a little more than 3,000 extra HP. And I would say use the current 2 or 4 set bonus if you have it. I'm currently using those 3 enchants and the 2 set bonus. I have a Mage Tower gearing video specifically for 11.2.5. linked in the description below and the pinned comment. Check that out. And beyond that, I would recommend bringing Ferrohide Drum so you can Bloodlust on Kruul. Surviving through a 4th Annihilate will be pretty rough. Also, I'm going to recommend you go Druid of the Claw. You can also run Elune's Chosen. Elune's Chosen is a little bit more damage, but it's also less tanky. But getting that extra damage output means you're going to likely have to drop Lunar Beam on top of the boss and the adds at the same time, while also having to keep those adds in that same spot the whole time. Druid of the Claw is a little bit more mobile. You don't need to keep the adds in any one spot at any given time. You can kite them out a little bit more. Our cooldowns for Annihilate are going to be Rage of the Sleeper and Incarn for the first one, +1, hopefully 2 Iron Furs. For number 2, you're going to do Barkskin +2 Iron Furs. Number 3, Rage of the Sleeper and Survival Instincts. And if we get a 4th one, Barkskin, Survival Instincts, and a couple Iron Furs. That 4th one's going to be pretty messed up to have to survive up to and then through, especially if you're going to do Elune's Chosen. Inquisitor Variss is going to be pretty simple. Leave melee at 5 stacks. It'll be difficult to survive the Nether Horrors at that point unless you drop stacks right before you pick them up. Surviving the normal cast from Variss, I would say call it at 5 stacks, maybe even 4, as long as you're good about getting right back in there so you can keep that damage up on Variss. We're going to Moonfire the adds. If you have a Galactic Guardian proc, try to send that on a full health add. If you have a decision, we got Twin Moonfires that'll help with the cleave. And we also have Typhoon. Anytime Variss casts Drain Life and we're not in melee, we're just going to Typhoon it, so we don't have to go back in and start building stacks at a bad time, or even refresh the stacks that we're currently trying to drop. So Typhoon, great for that. Chest enchant, leg enchant, boot enchant, and 2 set bonus from season 3. No embellishments, no gems, no other enchants. All right. Maybe we can get second Ravage. Yep, there's a second Ravage. Third? Yeah, third Ravage. RNG be with me. All right. And just kind of spam that one down. We're going to sneeze that, drain life, and we're actually going to go back in and send this Ravage, even though adds are coming back up. Ooh, we got another Ravage. We're getting lucky. I mean, what, like 25% chance to proc, right? But sometimes you don't get them. There's a Ravage. And we'll Incap Roar this just, you know, because that's what you would do. And if we had anything up, like an eyeball or anything, I would just jump on that orb anyway, but we don't, so we don't. There's our first Infernal. It's 45 seconds in. We're going to sneeze you. Get out of here. Tell you what, we'll just go back in here, do a little bit more damage. Trying to keep that damage up on Variss in between ad sets. Just whatever you can do, even if you're going back in for 1 stack, just don't refresh your stacks. Tell you what, we're going to Barkskin and Rage of the Sleeper this. The knockback. We Incap Roar that. And Drain Life. I think it's, that might have been the new orb. Orbs disappear over time, so if you can manage to remember which one is new or not. Got you guys up. Minute 25 left, so we got 2 minutes for the third Infernal. We got like 30 seconds for the next one. We kick on the way out. Couple free thrashes there. If you send a Frenzied Regen, you'll have enough healing aggro just to bring the Nether Horrors right to you. We use this knockback for free. Gonna Incap Roar. This is the old one. This is the old one. I know it. We're gonna maul you. We're gonna maul you. And we're gonna maul you. Gonna charge this guy into the knockback. Kind of sucked. We are +1 on orbs though. I'm gonna sneeze that. Got you up. 1 minute before the third Infernal. It's like 45 seconds. And these smashes knock you back less and less. You know, the less health they have. I think it's this orb in the front that we want to grab. We Incap Roar this. We jump on an orb. We're fine. We sneeze that. And we're just going to keep our facing requirement up on this Inquisitive Stare. We're going to be fine. We got to push him now, though. Okay, Kruul is up. So we're going to Rage and Incarn right away. We'll charge back on the knockback. Kind of sucks. Pick the Twisted Reflections. We Renewal to get back to full health. We actually want the ads to get to us. Frenzied Regen? Yeah. Incarn coming up. Or Incap, rather. There's the Incap. We need one orb. That's the new orb. And so if you actually CC Kruul before he lands, that puddle doesn't drop. But we know the second one's coming. So we're going to need 2 Iron Furs and a Bark Skin, which we were happy to employ. And Annihilate's always after a jump, and it's just a little bit further back every time. Getting away from that Infernal. Gonna Incap Roar that. We're gonna jump on this. Next Annihilate coming up, so we got Rage the Sleeper. And we got Survival Instincts. And a couple Bark Skins. Yikes. Take that Twisted Reflections. Get away from this Nether Horror. Get off me, bro. Alright, so we're gonna have Bark Skin and Survival Instincts for the next one. Incap Roar that. We hit our Bark Skin, Survival Instincts. Couple Iron Furs Renewal. No renewal. Nice. Hachi Machi. We took it. 101 health left. We jump on that orb. So yeah. That's with no drums, right? I would highly recommend bringing drums. And we weren't even topped off. I'd have to look at our exact health value, but I wasn't topped off. You want to do your best to beat that 4th Annihilate. But Barkskin and Survival Instincts and a couple Iron Furs, that'll do it. We're actually going to go back and look at the tape for this. Okay, for the record, Kruul is already dead by the time the Annihilate goes out. The ads have despawned because he's dead. 3 stacks of Annihilate, and I had 4 stacks of Side Talents. Survival Instincts, Barkskin, 2 Iron Furs. Matted for Absorb Shield, the Mastery buff from my Trinket, which is probably 30 Mastery, the 8% Agility buff from hitting Ravage, and we go from 8k health and like whatever that is, like 10 or 11k Absorb Shield, to 102 health, and I guess we don't see the value through the Absorb Shield, but 7,962 plus like 10 or 12k Absorb Shield, that 4th Annihilate hit me for 20k, through Bark, Survival Instincts, 2 Iron Furs, and a smattering of other things. Definitely use some Ferrohide drums and a damage potion when Kruul comes down. Anything you can do to take some time off of that. You can see based on my Incarn cooldown, that's a minute 40 into the fight. And again, even just taking 10 seconds off that, I'd be sitting there with 3 Annihilates. I even had extra CDs that I could press at the end there if I wasn't going to get that 4th Annihilate. Also, if I died right here and the ads despawned, as long as Velen and Corvus don't die here, you've won, even if you've died. Keep in mind, that's Crystalline Radiance on your chest, Stormbound Armor Kit on my legs, Defender's March on my boots, 2 set. My tier gear from last season doesn't work. No other enchants or gems. You can check out the gearing guide link below in the description and pin comment if you want to get, 70% versatility or find out the best consumables or gems and additional enchants that you can use. And you can check out the other video link below if you want to know more about the current buffing of the Mage Tower and why they've done it, my thoughts on it, all that stuff. I think I really do just recommend Steward of the Claw over Elune's Chosen. Elune's Chosen, you do get good damage out of it. The only way I really reconciled that was taking 2 points in Invigoration, getting Earth Warden, grabbing Guardian of Elune, Survival of the Fittest, as well as, of course, Reinforce for, and like skipping all the Berserk talents while picking up all the Arcane damage using Arcane Thrash so it can get good cooldown reduction on Lunar Beam and 1 minute Convoke. And honestly, even then, it's just having to throw that Lunar Beam down on top of the boss and on top of the ads and trying to keep them all in a good spot in that beam is kind of rough. Ravage is very strong in of itself. It plays with all of the Maul talents, Ursoc's Fury, which is, you can see Ursoc's Fury is 36% of my healing here, and that's just an Absorb Shield. I know a lot of people like Elune's Chosen. I just think it's tougher to play in that scenario. But yeah, that's all I got for Guardian Druid this time around. You can check out the gearing guide and my thoughts on the Mage Tower buffs in the 2 videos linked below. I'll also link my other 11.2.5 updated guides. We got Prop Paladin, Resto Shaman, and Havoc Demon Hunter already. We have the older Season 3 guides in the playlist as well, but that was before the buffs. The only real difference newer guides will have from those would be just more emphasis on getting those current enchants. Let me know what you think of the video. Let me know what spec you want to see next. Like the video, hype the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel for future guides. I appreciate your time. As always, I will catch you in the next one, and thanks for watching. Peace.